Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my Pompey save. I'm going to try and win some Papa John's pizza through the Football Manager competition. It's in the link in the description down below by FM23. So Football Manager teamed up with Papa John's to give someone a chance to win some pizza, a year's worth of pizza, or maybe a trip to the Papa John's final, either an FMFC football shirt. That would look very nice right there instead of that PSG shirt. Anyway, we are playing as Pompey. We've got pretty far now. We're up to the quarterfinals. We're up against Plymouth. I'll show you quickly in a minute how we've been getting on in the league. But very first, we've got an FA Cup draw as well. So let's have a look at how the FA Cup draw goes. Right, the FA Cup fourth round has drawn me against Doncaster, which I think is a very winnable game. They are a League 2 team. They're the only League 2 team left. It is an away game, but I think that's winnable. That could get us into the FA Cup fifth round, which would be pretty incredible. We've had a few matches since that win over Arsenal under 21s. It started off with this win over MK Dons. It was a nothing match in the first half, but in the second half, the team really turned it on. Sedejan with that goal. This is a strange angle for us to show this goal, but Dale, you can see, cuts it back to Pack, and he just hits it into the top corner. Pack hitting collar. He's been a bit annoyed he's not been getting more game time, but he's been playing most of the game, so it's just on the edge. And just off the top of the bar, Morrison off the corner. It was a quick treble goal. 53rd, 55th, and 59th minute. That turned the game around straight away and put us well away, 3-0. Following that, we played Fleetwood, and they probably had the better of us for a lot of the game. You can see here an easy goal for Spring. It just drops to him nicely, and he can put it away. That was just before half-time. But about the 70th minute, we build up nicely here. Graham with a through ball to Sedejan, who's able to slot it past the keeper, who scored quite a lot of goals like that. So 1-1, it's only a draw, but we're still top of the league on the back of this. We had a match against Exeter, and we really robbed them here. They probably deserved to win this. They had much better, many more chances, much better XG, but Braybrook smashing it away. We just win this one 1-0. Maybe that luck ran out. We did start this match against Ipswich well with an early goal. 5th minute, you can see here Dale in tonight, easily slotted away. Nice, easy early goal. But late on, 53rd minute, you can see here Vincent Young coming down the wide. Goes to Marcus Harness, formerly of Portsmouth. And he taps it across. Morrison's just in the way and puts it in his own net. And they are 1-1. And then the 80th minute here, you see Jackson cuts back. Vincent Young cuts in nicely and just smashes it past the keeper. 2-1. That is our first loss in, I think, 11 games or 16 games since the Plymouth game way back earlier in the season. And it does allow some of the others in the league to catch me up a little bit. And then we had this awful game versus Charlton. This was pretty much the only chance from the game. Hamilton puts it away in the 5th minute, and then nothing else pretty much happened for the whole game. You can see here from the XG and the chances, we only had 4 shots. They only had 3. Only 3 shots on target in the whole game. It was a really, really poor match. But in terms of the league, that leaves us still top. We're only 5 points ahead of Plymouth, though. Plymouth have been playing really well. They are the team that beat us 5-1, and they are the team we are playing next in the Papa John's Trophy. You can see their form. They're unbeaten recently. Barnsley, Bristol, not far behind. Ipswich, Charlton also not too far behind. So we've got 5 points. It's a good 5 points to have. And as you can see, we did beat Salford in the FA Cup. You know, obviously we have in the next round at the FA Cup, we have Derby. Sedejan with that goal on the 10th minute. And then on the 42nd minute, just before half-time, Salford didn't have a chance really in the first half, not in the game at all. Hamilton, again, very similar goal. I told you there were a few goals like that where they just slot it past the goalkeeper, where it comes out to the right-hand side there. Later on in the game, Salford did put the pressure on a little bit. It comes into the 72nd minute. Bailey puts it away, 2-1. But the game finishes 2-1. We have had some player movements as well, by the way. I'll just show you a couple of them. So we did lose Sean McGurk. He's gone back to Leeds. His manager not happy with him being played out of position, but he's been really good this year. I'm disappointed. We've got 5 goals in 15, 7 rating. Not too bad from Sean McGurk, but the manager just wasn't happy. But we brought in some other players on loan. We brought in Miles Pete Harris. I think he'll look really good. He's probably a better replacement. We're going to play him in that cam position, I think. Rodrigo Vilca as well. You know, a little bit of pace, really good passing, and some good crossing, corners, technical attributes, first touch, long shots. Like, he'll be pretty useful. He's just come in. We're paying quite a lot for him from Newcastle, the Peruvian. And Daniel Levi, he's sort of a backup. We're not paying much for him, but he's really good, like sort of all-round player. Might use him as a ball-winning midfielder, might play him as an MC. Marlon Pack wants to play a few more games, so we might see Pack and Mingy as the main two, although, you know, injuries, we're getting a few injuries that could rule them out. McGurk did get an injury, by the way, just before he went out. The bad news is Miles Pete Harris is cup tied, but Vilca isn't, so we could drop Vilca in if we need it. We're going to start him on the bench here. And we're looking for a bit of a revenge here against Plymouth, who beat me 5-1 earlier in the season, and they're closing down on me in the league. They're 2nd place in the league, so they're going to be a really tough team to beat. In real life, of course, they're doing very, very well towards the top. I think they're top right now, even of League One. At the start of the season, it was Portsmouth and Plymouth, with Ipswich up there as well. But now Portsmouth dropped off a lot. Plymouth, Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday are looking like the favourites at the minute in League One. In real life, a chance here maybe. Pollock with the free kick. I mean, it's a deep free kick. I don't know why I'm saying there's a chance. But so far, it's been mostly us. That's a long ball forward. Graham's going to get on the end of it. He's cut inside. He's lost his defender. He's going to keep going. He's hit it over. There were better options there. 3-4 players in the middle. Run to the byline and a cut back across perhaps. I mean, maybe that's because of the role I've got him on. A chance of Villy. Ball in. Headed away by Galloway. Pack has picked it up. Pollock is there. Ball into the middle. Sidjan. He's headed it. Are we offside? Are we good? We're good. Come on. I thought the ref was going to blow it off. He threw a hand up for some reason. 1-0 just on the stroke of half. Well, 5 minutes to half time even. But that's great. Look at this. Galloway heads it away. Pack is there to recover it. Pollock is just there out wide. Hits it across. Sidjan leaps. Heads it in. 1-0. Got a corner here. Pack with the corner. Coming in. Headed away. Randall. Is he going to win it back? Oh, is Raja going to get this? We're going to get this. Because we don't lose it. Ogvilly. Ball over the top. That's not going to go to anyone. They've launched the ball forward now. Raja picked up Randall. Miller is running through. Pollock. What a tackle. Rafferty recovers the ball. Pollock. As long as he doesn't lose it here. They would have lost that pre-update. Mingy. Pollock. Rafferty. Build slow. We don't need to rush. Oh, what a ball over the top. I say we don't need to rush. That's a beautiful ball to Graham. Awful finish again from Graham, though, straight into Cooper's hands. Pack is looking tired. They've gone to a 2 up top. They've gone to a 4-2-4. I think we're going to make some changes as well to match them. I've just realised Curtis is in the wrong role. Got 15 minutes to see this out. They've made a whole load of changes as well. Time is counting away. I will take a cheap 1-0 win. I mean, we probably deserve it on this match, but not much. They got a chance here. Scar, it's coming over the top. Morrison, what are you doing, Morrison? Oh, why would you head that? Like that as well. Oh, this is the threatening chance we've got here now. Graham whipped across. Knight on the back post. He's just run out of space. Too tight an angle. Swanson. Back to Graham on the other side, though. Graham can't shoot. I think we've established that today. We've got 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. We're going to go through. Yes, we're through. Right. Next round, we're into the semi-final of the Southern section, and then once we've got 2 more matches in the Southern section, and then we'll play in the final overall of the Papa John's Trophy. So we've got 3 matches left to win this tournament. So it's going pretty well for us here at Portsmouth, but those losses and draws in the league have allowed Plymouth to catch up in the league. We've shown them who's boss in the cup, though. We're going to go through into the semi-final. I'm looking forward also to that Doncaster match in the FA Cup that will be in the next episode. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you give it a like and subscribe down below, and give me a comment. Let me know how far you think I'm going to get in this tournament. Do you think I'm going to win the whole thing? If you want some more FM23 videos, I've made a whole host of them on the game, from draft mode to save ideas to Wonder Kid videos. In fact, if you're looking for a save idea of your own, why not go check out this video right here.